Migration is often described as opportunity in motion. People move chasing better jobs, safer neighborhoods, lower costs of living, or simply a better quality of life. In the United States, internal migration has reshaped entire states over the last decade. Millions have packed their bags and moved from one state to another, changing the economic and social fabric of America. But behind the headlines celebrating growth, booming cities, and rising populations, there is a side of migration that rarely gets discussed. For every state that gains people, another loses them. For every booming housing market, there is a community being priced out. For every new opportunity created, there are hidden pressures placed on infrastructure, wages, public services, and social cohesion. Today, we're not talking about immigration from other countries. We're talking about domestic migration, Americans moving within their own country, and the hidden costs that come with it. Costs that don't show up immediately, but quietly reshape lives, cities, and entire states over time. In this video, we'll explore the hidden cost of migration trends in 10 U.S. states, looking at both fast-growing and declining regions, and uncover what these population shifts really mean beneath the surface. So before we begin, welcome to Travel Decoded, the channel where we don't just follow trends, we decode them. If you enjoy deep insights into how the world really works, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. And now, let's break down today's topic. California. California has long been a magnet for dreamers, innovators, and entrepreneurs. But in recent years, it has seen a net outflow of residents. On the surface, this looks like people escaping high taxes and expensive housing. But the hidden cost goes deeper. As middle-income families leave, the state becomes increasingly polarized, extremely wealthy residents on one side and low-income workers on the other. This weakens the tax base that funds public schools, infrastructure, and social programs. Local businesses lose customers, school enrollments decline, and entire neighborhoods begin to hollow out. Migration doesn't just remove people, it removes stability. Texas. Texas is one of the biggest winners of domestic migration. People move in for jobs, affordability, and business-friendly policies. But growth comes at a price. Housing shortages drive prices up. Roads become more congested. Power grids and water systems face stress they weren't designed for. Schools overflow, healthcare systems stretch thin, and wages stagnate as labor supply increases faster than demand. Texas gains people, but struggles to keep up with the pace of growth. Florida. Florida attracts retirees, remote workers, and families looking for sunshine and lower taxes. But migration has transformed Florida into one of the most expensive housing markets in the country. Insurance costs skyrocket. Coastal development strains ecosystems. Local workers, teachers, nurses, service employees, can no longer afford to live where they work. Tourism-driven growth pushes communities to prioritize visitors over residents. The hidden cost here is livability. Paradise becomes harder to live in for locals. New York. New York continues to lose residents, especially middle-class families and young professionals. The state still generates massive wealth, but that wealth is increasingly concentrated. As skilled workers leave, small towns weaken. Local tax revenue drops. Public services suffer. At the same time, the cost of living remains high for those who stay, creating deeper inequality. Migration turns New York into a state of extremes, global wealth alongside local decline. Arizona. Arizona has seen rapid population growth, especially in cities like Phoenix. Affordable housing and warm weather attract thousands every year. But water scarcity becomes a serious issue. Urban sprawl increases car dependency. Heat-related health risks rise. Infrastructure expands slower than population, creating long-term sustainability problems. The hidden cost isn't immediate, it's environmental and future-focused. Illinois. Illinois, especially outside Chicago, continues to lose residents. When people leave, businesses follow. When businesses leave, jobs disappear. Small towns face school closures, hospital shutdowns, and declining public services. Property values fall, trapping residents who can't afford to move. Migration leaves behind aging populations with fewer resources. The cost here is community collapse. North Carolina. North Carolina attracts tech workers and corporate relocations. Cities grow fast, but rural areas fall behind. As high-income migrants move in, housing prices rise faster than wages. Long-term residents get pushed out. Infrastructure investment favors cities, leaving rural communities underfunded. Migration creates opportunity, but not evenly. Nevada. Nevada, particularly Las Vegas, sees dramatic population swings. Growth brings construction jobs and entertainment revenue, but the economy remains vulnerable. When recessions hit, migrants leave just as quickly as they arrived. Housing markets crash. Unemployment spikes. Public services face sudden funding gaps. The hidden cost is instability. Ohio. Ohio struggles to retain young talent. As graduates leave for bigger cities elsewhere, the state loses innovation and productivity. At the same time, infrastructure maintenance costs remain. Roads, utilities, and public buildings still need funding, but with fewer taxpayers to support them. Migration creates a slow economic drain that compounds over decades. Colorado. Colorado's growth reflects success, strong job markets, quality of life, and outdoor appeal. But success brings consequences. Housing becomes unaffordable. Traffic worsens. Environmental pressures increase. Long-time residents feel displaced in their own communities. The hidden cost is cultural erosion, places lose their identity. Migration is reshaping America in powerful ways. It creates opportunity, but it also brings pressure, building new futures while quietly breaking old ones. The real cost of migration isn't just economic, it's social, environmental, and deeply human. And without smart planning, the gap between winning and losing states will keep growing. Thank you for watching Travel Decoded. If this video gave you a new perspective, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.